A little chilly out here. You're just following me around, Flip. Oh, I ate too fast. This is a little painful. Okay, I heard a request to come back, and I came back, and now nobody's here. About life, nobody's there. I need to figure out how to turn this off. Not turn it off, but edit out the part that's closed. All by myself, talking to myself. Oh, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Oh, man. Way too fast and too much. I'm going to be miserable for the rest of the evening.
Hey everyone, I'm Liz Kennedy, and I'm so excited that my favorite season, summer, is finally here. If you aren't,
It is so breezy out here. Hey Lewis, how you been? How's work going?
Life has changed over the years. I think I know some reasons why, but I thought let's just discuss that and see what's going on here. Okay, first off, follicle or hair follicle determines the shape of our hair. If the follicle is rounded, then you have straight hair, and the more it goes oval and flatter, the curlier the hair goes. So I'm no scientist, I'm not a hair expert. I'm just, explaining the basics here.
I got through over this weekend, including the girl I told you about. Hey Byron. Hey Byron, how you doing? Oh, that's good. Sounds like a busy weekend. Yes. Don't get in any trouble, Lewis. Have to excuse me. It's very, very windy. Things are okay. They were better earlier, but then my son came home and was being a jerk, and then he left to go to a party. So things are good. Yeah, it's better to have them stay over when you have to start really early. Wrong direction. How about you? How are things with you, Maribeth? Yeah, I'd hoped to meet up with my middle son, but I guess I can wait till that. I can wait to meet up with him tomorrow. I don't know. It's not like it used to be where we didn't. We had respect for our parents. No, I bet it was a fun night. And tomorrow I get to get up early and work. Are they staying the whole weekend or just tonight? I'm kind of used to it. So you do photo shoots on Sunday too? Yeah, mine too. I would have never spoke to my mother like that. I'm 48 years old. I still would never have spoken to my mother like that, even at this age. Yeah, I miss the days when kids were respectful too. Yeah, so did I. I still have respect for my elders. Even when I don't agree with them, I still am respectful. I can be respectful and still, you know, say my part. Oh, I know. I know. It's ridiculous. And they have to, you know, it's not like when I was in school where they could, corporal punishment was still involved and they could spank us. It was like that for all through elementary school. Yeah, me too. I would have been picking myself up off the floor. Well, I can't say that I wasn't a good, oh, crap. I mean, I wasn't the best role model, but when it comes to being respectful, I know I taught my children better than what they are. My oldest and my youngest are the worst. But they both have a couple of issues, and they use that as the excuse to act badly. They hate it when I tell them they're responsible for their own behavior. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they think nothing of lying. Doing whatever they want, no matter what. It's just sad. And I could have done without it. You know, it's not my fault he didn't get off work in time. You know, and that he was late to be at this party. You know, I'm sorry. It would have been nice if he would have asked if there was something that I had planned. Yeah. Yeah, they learned from my ex how to treat me, and they do. My younger son's a little bit better than my older son. You know, but he has years and years of his dad bad talking me, that he's got these ideas in his head about how I am or how I was or whatever. And he's just now finding out that what his dad told him isn't true. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. You know, it's just work, Mom. It's just work. We're just gonna work. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I think they all need to be, well, it never worked for my son, but they need to have harsher consequences for their behavior. Hi, Giggles. Welcome. How are you doing, girl? Oh, I forgot tissue. I'm doing good. We're talking about the disrespect of children. I know, I love her name. Right now it's kind of chilly and very windy. It was pretty nice today. I don't think it even got up to 80 degrees. Yeah, 80 degrees today. And when I ran to get food earlier, get something to eat earlier, it was like 65 degrees. So it's like 65 degrees and very windy. Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, right? They just need a bigger bully. My kids were bullies. My son thinks it's funny that he got suspended, in elementary school for extorting his teachers and his school classmates. I don't think that's very funny. Oh my goodness, Giggles, that's awful. I hope you have a really good AC unit, or 2 or 3. Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, I dread when it gets to be that hot. This past Monday was like 97, and I was just miserable. I felt so sick. And I definitely used my AC and pretty much stayed in front of it as much as I could. I remember living in California and the weather being above 100. It was like, ugh. You should. It is so pretty. Especially like in the spring when everything's starting to bloom, and in fall when the seasons are changing. It can be very, very beautiful in the fall. All the different colors of the trees and stuff. It's just gorgeous. As long as it's not raining. Oh, I don't know. I don't live anywhere near the cherry picking places. Here we have blueberries. In the areas that I live, they do blueberries. A lot of blueberries. Right? Oh my goodness. UK lots most of our offices in the see there are a few homes too. I know, I love blueberries too. Oh no. Ugh. See, I don't know what I would do without my AC unit. In California, we had swamp coolers, and when it would get above 90, they didn't work. They just blew hot, moist air, and it was just horrible. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta have cherries. I love cherries. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. So that we'd have the swamp cooler on because it did give some cooler air, and then we had the fans going too. And occasionally my ex-husband would go up on the roof and water down the outside of the swamp cooler. Yeah, That's how it is in California too. It just blows humidity into the house. Welcome back, Jermaine. Did you have a nice shopping trip with your mom? Yeah, I have a. We had a cherry tree. My son did. He had a cherry tree, but we were told we had to get rid of it. So he planted it in the field next to us, but I don't know where he planted it. I can't find it. So I guess I'll just have to wait until it starts producing cherries to know which tree it is. It's only really hot for a few weeks of the year. Well, that's nice. Because it was too big. They changed the rules so that we can't have any any pots bigger than 10 inches. Yeah. Well, I got off for a while and went and got something to eat, and then I came back. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it was like in this big, huge tub, and it grew through the bottom of the tube into the ground. So, yeah. I don't know if it may not have survived because he had to like dig it out, and he broke some of the roots and stuff off. Yeah, Utah has good cherries. But yeah, I thought that was dumb because I used to have like all these containers, and I would grow vegetables and stuff, and then flowers. I had some with flowers in it, but I would grow vegetables and stuff. And you can't grow nothing in a 10-inch stupid pot. They lost their minds.
I am back. You've been live for a while. Wait, did you have to redo it?
I got off. I went and got something to eat. Nobody was here, so I left and got something to eat, and then I came and got back on.
I would get on if I had a phone. Or internet. And I can't use a computer right now because...
I don't know. I don't know, Liz. I can't see them. Oh my goodness.
I would just hijack your live real quick. Go subscribe to me, Kawaii Cosplay 101. Only a space between Kawaii and cosplay. No, I don't have any cosplay videos up yet. I lost all of them. But I will soon. Let's try.
She said hi.
Hi. Hi. She's live, and I was just plugging in my YouTube channel. Ooh. Well, I did a YouTube video.
No, I didn't have any girls. She's my neighbor.
Oh my.
Neighbor's daughter.
Hi. I don't have anything to plug.
That's okay. Just say hi. Yeah, I just had 3 boys, and they're all grown. I don't have little ones anymore.
I look like a boy, but I don't know. That was a weird way.
She said he's...
What?
My friend said you're gorgeous.
Me?
Love your hot pants.
I don't really like wearing short shorts. Though.
Yeah, he's a photographer.
Yeah. I'm okay at photography. Thank you.
Would she be one of your models?
My hair, I need a shower.
No, I didn't.
Oh, this? No, I haven't seen the movie of it, actually.
Oh, yes, I have seen that movie. Oh, my gosh, I watched it. I borrowed it from a friend, and I watched it over and over and over and over again. He said you're definitely cute.
Thank you.
He works with young girls modeling in the UK.
Whoa. I've never been out of state, so... I actually flew out to Boston once, and then we road tripped all the way back. I'm trying to fix my hair here.
Oh, he says you're cute, too.
She's cute.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
One of my OCs that I have for cosplay, soon is going to come up for the AU that they're in. It's going to be prom, and she's a villain, and so she's hijacking the hero's prom from the hero course, and she's gonna be going with her hair like this in front of her eye because nobody knows she's a villain, and she's going to UA, or the school's called UA, and she's going there as a spy, and so she's gonna be wearing her hair like this, and she's also gonna be wearing a flowered dress. It's a masquerade ball, but like I can't find any dresses. that match
Jermaine,
the
are there
masquerade
any
hat.
specials going on with Southwest?
Somebody said that you look similar to
Mm-hmm. One of his models. How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'll be 14 and a half in a couple days.
When's your
Oh my
birthday?
god, my tongue's bleeding.
Mine?
No, her.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
On June 18th, I'll be 14 and a half.
14 and a half. Hey. Hi, welcome.
Welcome. I have hijacked this live.
What was it?
They're both 13.
No, I'm 14 and a half.
Oh, one's the blonde is 13 and this one is 14.
I was in a YouTube video, if you all remember.
What was this live stream originally supposed to be about?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just chatting. Earlier we were talking about disrespectful children.
I know it's not true about that. From experience and with experience with my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
We went down to a river today and the rocks like cut my knees a lot.
Yeah, I saw you showing Gabe earlier.
Yeah.
I was running around on
You showing your butt, girl.
and like I and I stubbed my toe real bad.
Yeah, me either, Giggles. I would have been picking myself up off the floor if I even thought about it.
You don't see what? I put my head in. It'll be fantabulous. This is a joke.
The earring is poking me in the back of the neck.
See, I used to have my ears pierced and you can't really see it on the camera, but my ears are ripped.
Whoa, wait, really?
Well, they were ripped, but they healed.
Yeah, at the moment.
Well, I like the bottom. You can tell that they're ripped because there's even a lot of
You like my bangs?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are to me just simply because I don't put up with it.
Wait, what?
Said you guys seem to be you guys seem to be polite and respectful.
I am most of the time.
I tried.
Yeah, I try to be too.
They like the ones who hook up. No, they're not.
I'm
No,
only-
these are good girls. They're not into the hooking up.
I look evil. I will suck your brain. I have noticed that he literally drinks people's blood for their power.
That sounds like a person.
They're going.
Okay, guys, go away.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep. Thanks for letting me hijack your life for a bit.
Bye. Bye, Eddie.
Anyway, yeah, no, these are good girls. I know her mom, and her mom would beat the living tar out of her. Like I said, they're very respectful with me because I don't put up with it. You know, I've got out telling, don't talk to me like that. I'm not your mom. I don't have a problem kicking your butt. So I know, right? Well, I'm friends with her mom and it doesn't. Then they want to argue. Why? That's not fair. But no, Haley's really sweet. She's a sweet girl. She has her moments, but for the most part, she's a good girl. She hangs out and talks to me sometimes. Of course, you know, I'm the one who everybody cries, whoever's shoulder to cry on. Yeah, that's what I said, Giggles Baker. I'm thankful I did not have girls. Because they would not have lived past a certain age. I would have strangled them. Yeah, I have 3 boys. Yeah, like all of a sudden they're a teenager and they just become evil. I've watched a lot of these girls grow up from, you know, and it's just, some of them, I'm just amazed. I want to strangle them. I know their mom wants to strangle them. It's just funny. They looked evil. It's probably the way that they were standing in the shadows. Hey, with Steve, how you doing? Did you finally finish your live? I watched for a couple of hours. Ooh, here we come with another win. Whee! No, I don't. Unfortunately. I had planned on going to meet my son for a drink, but my other son, my oldest, had other ideas and he had made other plans. Yeah, see, I always wanted a girl so bad, but now I want a granddaughter so I can give her back when I've had enough. I do not want, I am so thankful I did not have girls. I thought boys were hard, but watching all the girls around here grow up, no, thank you. Hi, Hash, how you doing? Yeah, granddaughters are enough, especially if they don't live in my house. I'm doing good, thank you. Exactly. I have the holes in the wall to prove it. But yeah, well, I was I know that I plotted some evil stuff. I plotted a couple of people's death when I was young. So yeah, that's why I remember. I don't know why I ever thought I wanted girls. My middle son is a lot like me. Well, actually, all 3 of my boys are like me. Just some of them got the evil part, and the other one got the nice part. My oldest and my youngest got the evil part of me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's my middle son, and it used to drive him crazy because he'd get in trouble or whatever, and then I would look, I would look at him and tell him, knock it off, quit thinking that. And he's like, what? What? I didn't do nothing. No, I know that look. I used to have that look. I know that look. Knock it off. It's like, that's not fair. He was the one that was always, I can't get away with anything. I'm always in trouble. But he was the quiet one, and that's the other ones you have to worry about, is the really quiet ones. Yeah, she does. She's got lots. She got a lot of friends. But she does a lot of unboxings and stuff, and so people love watching that and dreaming. I know I do. But no, Steve, I wanted to go meet up with my middle son and have a couple drinks and talk to him. I haven't talked to him for a couple of weeks, and it didn't work out that way. So I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. But at least I'm here. I can talk to you guys, and that's awesome. No, I don't think they Uber around here. I live in a little town. But I had thought about calling him to see if he would come and pick me up and bring me home, but my son kind of ruined my mood. Okay, you do that, Steve. Yeah, just for like it's only like 4 miles from my house to where my son goes out. So, but honestly, I don't even know if he went out. You know. So, but like I said, my son kind of ruined my mood. I'm surprised it's not more noisy because my neighbor, it's her birthday, and she's got a bunch of people over, but they're being very respectful and very quiet, following the 10 to 8 rule. He doesn't put sheets on his bed. I still wish I had some kind of itching powder or something put in his bed and make him miserable. No, I can be mean too. Okay, that sounds cool. Sounds like fun. I have to make sure I have it on my computer, but I can download it so I can do it. That would be fun. Oh, I can act innocent. Although my problem is I'd probably start laughing when he told me and he'd know. So I'd probably give myself away. Yeah, I would laugh. I can't remember what I did, but I did something the other day and he questioned me about it and I was like, no, I don't, no. I don't know what happened. No, And then when he left and I started laughing, I couldn't help it. I started laughing. So he was like, Mom. Yes, I did it. Yeah, I have a laptop. Which my son reminds me he bought for me. But actually, technically, I paid him back. I gave him the $300 he paid for my laptop. So he can go stuff it. Although he threatens to throw it across the room frequently. No, he's just mean. You know, he was talking about his friend. I thought about it tonight. And he was talking about his friend And she's very, very vicious. She's very volatile. She goes from, you know, 0 to witch in 2.2 seconds. You know, it's just crazy. And you never know. You never know when she's going to go off, you know, because she does it. I do sleep with it. I put it underneath the blankets underneath my feet. Sometimes I keep it, you know, I sleep with my head next to it because I don't want him to ruin it. He'd already done that with a tablet that I had. He got mad because I wasn't paying attention to him while he talked to me. And he grabbed it and threw it across the house. Shattered it. So technically, he owed me the laptop for breaking my other one. Yeah, ouch. Sorry, I moved my arm wrong. What? Aw, you get the puppy loves? You're such a good girl. You're such a good kitty. You're the puppy loves. Yeah, he threw my phone and my tablet across the apartment and shattered my tablet. I had only had it a couple of months. And then he apologized. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to break. It's like, what did you expect? He threw it all the way across the apartment. Slammed it into the wall. Of course it's going to shatter. But like I said, technically I paid him. He just needs to get a life. Nope, didn't even bounce. It hit the wall and hit the floor. If I was a violent person, I would probably wait for him to go to sleep and then jump on him and beat the tar out of him. But I'm not a violent person. I just think violent thoughts. Sometimes. Yeah, I guess he thought it might bounce. I don't know. I don't know what he thought. I guess he thought that the case that it was in would protect it or something. I have no idea. But afterwards, after he had left, I went to turn it on and everything, and it turned on, but there was like no screen, nothing. So yeah, he owes me. A couple of times he owes me. Yeah, huh? It might. Or I might bounce it off his head a couple times. Like I said, you know, when it comes to that, I honestly, I'm kind of scared. Hey, Jeff, welcome back. Yeah, he's got a bad temper. He's got a very, very bad temper, and it does scare me. To be totally and 100% honest, he scares me sometimes when he gets like that. Hi, Tasia. Well, come here. You can't do that and then walk away, you silly girl. Yeah. He's got a very nasty side of him, and he doesn't know how to, well, he controls it for the most part, but sometimes he lets it out a little bit. And those are the times that it scares me. It's been going okay. I got off for like half an hour and went and got some food, and then I started up again. No, because I don't know where my middle son works. Or I know where he works, but I don't know where he lives. He just moved, and I haven't been to his new place yet. I have an idea of where he lives, but I don't know the actual address. But yeah, actually, yeah, I could go to a couple of neighbors. I could go to a neighbor's. You know, it's just, to me, it's kind of funny because, you know, he becomes really angry. No, what is the Aspire app? But he becomes really angry if anybody even touches me or even remotely acts like they might hurt me. But then, you know, he's threatened me a couple of times during his really bad periods. So it's like, okay, you need to get back into therapy, son. He doesn't want to take medication or anything, but I think maybe something would help, you know? I mean, heaven forbid, it's not like I don't take something to help me. You know, and maybe he would start feeling better if he got into therapy and, you know, he start feeling better about himself. Love, I'm gonna light you on fire, puppy. We're talking about my oldest son that I live with. Why does it say I only have 2 people in here? I've got more than that talking to me. Oh, I'll have to check that out. You know, because I wasn't, it's only been in the last couple of months that I've actually had moments where I was afraid. Well, mine says 2, and I count 5. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the chair. It's off. It's uneven, and my dog is underneath it. So yeah, I mean, that messes with your time. Who do I write to? I mean, who would I write to at YouTube to question that? You know, fix that. You're messing with our watch time. When it says there's 2 people, they only give you time for 2 people. And I have to say, I did a really good job on my makeup. I wasn't sure. I did like half of it for my video and stuff. And then it turned out really good. I really like it. Looks really good today. That was part of the reason why I wanted to go out tonight, is because it looks so good. I'm getting better at it. Watching a lot of tutorials on how to do it right. I just type in the chat myself and it will show the true count comment post. Well, thank you. I like this lipstick, but it looks different than what it is. Like, it's kind of like a blood red color. Although I do have chapstick over it. lip gloss over it because it dries down. The formula dries down really dry. So I put chapstick over it. It's about 1 and I have to get up at 7. Oh my goodness. You must be East Coast. Type something. Let's see if it works. Okay. Okay. Now it says I have 4. Steve is a sexy guy. Yeah, now it says I have 4 people. And I'm not integrate. I'm not good at that. There's one to watch though. I'm not good at that algebra anymore. I don't have use for it in my life, in my everyday life, so I don't use it. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Thank you. Because sometimes it says 0 and I don't know. You know, nobody will be talking at the moment, so I don't know if there's actually 0 there or not. I don't know. All I know is that you'd end up with a positive number. Maybe. It's been a very long time since I went to college. I don't remember my math classes. So say, what is the answer? I don't know. Okay. Being a geek isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, they didn't put enough ice in here. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. Because, I hate when it doesn't, when the count isn't right. I used to be really good at math, and now I don't use it. You know, a lot of it I don't use. You know, I was studying it because I was planning on being a nurse, and you kind of need that. You need the math for medications and stuff. But now, since I didn't do that, I don't use it. I don't use the stuff I was taught. So I kind of moved it out to replace it with something else. Right, Maribeth? If we didn't have geeks, we wouldn't have anything. It's the nerds and the intellectuals that help us have the stuff that we have today. You've had that problem with the count on my phone for 6 months now, but I figured that out when we post. Oh, okay. I'll definitely remember that when my count starts getting off. My hemisphere of choice is right. Mine too. Have you ever taken that test, Maribeth, where it tells you which side of your brain you use more? I can't remember what class we did it in, but it was really interesting. Oh, I don't know why I lean forward. Steve is a sexy guy. To type Steve is a sexy guy. Yeah, I'll start typing that. I'll type that to get my number correctly. Jinx, owe me a Coke. That's not what it was. Jinx, owe me a Coke. I can't remember. I can't remember a lot of stuff these days. I guess he didn't like that answer. Yeah, it was different. That was kind of cool. You did that with a webcam? I heard somebody talking about a webcam. Yeah, me too. I'm not a fan. Oh, wow. That worked really good, though, Steve. I never did get mine. I was going to buy one, but I didn't. And now I don't have the money for it. Maybe next time. Yeah, on the PS4 system. Ugh. I was complaining that my face was too small and down in the corner. Yeah, you were down in the corner. But I saw you just fine. I mean, you were really clear. You're just down in the corner. Who put you in the corner, Steve? Nobody put Steve in the corner. Oh, God, that was cheesy. Yeah, everything's techno. It's all technological now. It's crazy. I don't know where it came from. It just popped out of nowhere. Oh, wow. Interesting. Was that a new game you were playing? I haven't seen that game before. Oh, please don't give me the hiccups again. Is that why you kept making the comment about your bean? Oh, okay. It was really kind of cool. Okay, that makes sense. They find you so sexy, Steve. You can't help it. Ugh. Yeah, my stomach is hurting. I ate too much food. Oh, a bruise on my knee. I'm trying to remember. I remember hurting it. I just don't remember how I did it. Ooh, I'm glad I changed. Earlier I had a sundress on. Now it's like, I'm glad I changed into jeans and a t-shirt. Ha ha ha. No, I hit it on something. I just don't remember what I hit it on. I just remember that it hurt really bad and I kind of yelled. But I don't remember what I hit it on. I'm really bad at that. I'm surprised I'm not bruised more. I have a tendency to walk into doorways and stuff. Yeah, look away. Stop staring at me, cat. That's creepy. Not kidding. Wrong part of my knee. Oh, is it? It's beer goggles. But how can it be beer goggles? I don't drink beer. If I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink the good stuff. I'm gonna drink some rum or some vodka. Whew. But yeah, I do better after I've been drinking than I do sober. Yeah, no. My son drinks IPA, and that stuff is so yeasty smelling. Yeah, Matinary Bar. I've got my vodka and cranberry. Feeling happy. Ew. That doesn't even sound good. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like the taste of any beer. Well, that's not true. Are you trying to get me drunk to take advantage or what, Steve? You better keep those cranberry vodkas coming. Oh, what was I gonna say? No, that's not true. If I'm gonna drink beer, I like Bud Light with lime juice. But I don't like the Bud Light lime, which is kind of weird. I don't like the Bud Lime, but I like Bud with lime juice added to it. But I don't drink that hardly at all. Okay, sorry. Shh. Everybody in the bar is doing their own thing. They don't care. I'm usually sitting in the corner, being quiet, watching the people anyway. Right? Thank you, Maribeth. She's my blocker. We came together, we leave together. Yeah, see, that's one thing I know when I do go out to the bar with my son is that nobody's going to bother me because they don't let me go anywhere by myself. You know, they're both very protective and they have to be with me no matter where I'm at, unless I'm with the other one. That's okay, Maribeth. You don't want to know what that means. It means you're standing in the way from him getting what he wants. Right, that's true. That's true. But it's not a bad thing to be naive, hun. Some things it's good to be naive about. But yeah, Utah really is kind of an innocent place, isn't it? Especially around Salt Lake City and what is it, Provo, Utah? It's very, very innocent there. No, the Amish don't live in Utah, honey. The Mormons live in Utah. That's probably safe. I learned that too, though. Oh wow. So that's just a hop, skip, and a jump for you. Oh, I gotta relax. I'm like tensing up. Just relax. I heard it's a really pretty place. Salt Lake City's really pretty. Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. I like driven through Utah before. I don't know why I was driving through Utah because that's really out of my way, but you too, Jeff. Have a wonderful night, hun. I'll talk to you again soon. Oh, relax. They moved to Las Vegas? Is that because of I just totally blank. Church? Yeah, that would be very nice if you rubbed on my shoulder. It's really starting to hurt me. And I'm like all tense. I keep like reminding myself to relax my muscles, but when I do that, then my shoulder hurts. Sometimes it feels like it's still broken and that the bones move. But wow, I thought they had always filmed in Utah. I didn't know that they moved it to Las Vegas. Can you guys hang on a minute? I need to go take something. That's okay. I might get a good night's sleep if you did that. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they were breaking the laws of the state. They were there some of you who just moved. Oh, but it's against the law in Arizona too. Yeah, people like to watch game. Other people play games. Oh, that would be fun, Steve. I think you would do good at that. I guess. I mean, as far as I know, it's illegal everywhere. But still, they were in Las Vegas for 7 years and nobody did anything. I guess it's okay in Las Vegas or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, I've missed that, Steve. I didn't know you did that. Oh. Ugh. Maybe. I don't know. That's the only place I can think of that might okay multiple marriages. Oh, they're spiritual marriages. Okay. Really? Some parts of Africa allows multiple marriage? See, I didn't know that either. Well, the one thing I do know is that the first wife is kind of like the boss. If the man wants to marry someone else, he has to get his first wife's permission to marry someone else. Yeah, me too. My dog looks so pretty. He's laying on the ground and the wind's blowing, so his little fluffy fur's all just blowing in waves. Come on. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Okay, girl. You want in? You want in? Come on, I'll wrap you up. That make you happy? Wow, really? Steve. Wow. See, I've never watched it, so I don't know anything about it. Blue Moon Surprise. Okay, if you're gonna be in my sweater, you're gonna keep me warm, okay? And you have to keep your claw out of my leg because that really hurts. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Great girl. Hmm. Ouch. Um, yeah, part of it is the fibro, but part of it is the factor that I broke my shoulder really bad in 2007, and it healed. It healed okay, but there's a fragment of bone that's just off. It's off where it's supposed to be just a little bit, and it's gotten worse over time. So now I used to be able to raise my arm straight up like that, and now that's about it. I can do just enough to do the queen wave. Oh no, no, my hair. If I let my hair down right now because it's dry, it would be like everywhere. But part of it is the fibro, and part of it is just the other things that are going on. You know, like the cold, the change in the temperature, is making the fibro hurt, but it's also making, the damage in my lower back hurt and stuff. But yeah, eventually they're going to have to replace the, what do you call it, the ball and joint of my shoulder. The doctor just wants to wait until I can't move it hardly at all, which I think is awful, but it might be worse if I had it. The pain might be worse if I had the surgery, so I'm just biding my time. But sometimes if I twist my arm wrong, it hurts. I just took something to stop the muscle spasms. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I keep like tensing up, and I have to remind myself to relax. Now my rotator cuff is actually perfect. It's just the way that it healed. Like now when I move my shoulder, it clicks. You can hear the bone off the bone click against each other. So I think that what's happening is, because it keeps clicking, it's building up like more calcium. And I guess, I don't know, the way I understood it is that it's going to get to the point where it builds up between it to where it connects, and I'm not going to be able to flex my arm, like lift my arm up and down. So, and it's gotten worse over the years. Now, when it hurts, it'll hurt like all the way down my arm. Yeah, I take pain medication, and I take ibuprofen as well. I can't find my ibuprofen right now, but I just took some pain meds. I pretty much survive on those. I don't take as much as I'm prescribed to take them, but I do take them every day. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to move. That's part of the reason why I can't find a job. I can't get a job. It's because I can't do anything sustained. which sucks. But yeah, I'm on some pretty strong pain medication that I take every day. I just was late. I take it at 9 o'clock, and I didn't take it at 9 o'clock. Oh, I know. But they just change the law? Is it just in Oregon that they changed the law? Because I know that at the first of the month, or was it last month? One of them, they just changed the laws about the way that pain medication is prescribed because of the factor that things were getting worse because people were going to the streets to get their pain medication, which is expensive. What was it? I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't read the whole article, but basically they're not supposed to take pain patients off as long as they have a pain contract. But see, the thing is, that's the thing that bugs me, is the opioid crisis isn't with those who are prescribed the medication, so much as it's those who are getting it off the street. Really? Oh my God, Maribeth, that's awful. Yeah, I don't know what I would do without it. I mean, I lived for years, multiple years, without pain medication. I would get it periodically for like really severe moments, but they didn't give it to me until I broke my back. And then once I broke my back, I've pretty much been on pain medication since shortly after I broke my back to now. And I broke my back in 2009, so it's been 10 years. But I've been on the same dosage for 10 years. I haven't asked for it to be increased or anything. But yeah. And the thing is it's on the street. And it's fairly easy to get. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that those patients are the one, shouldn't be punished for, but yeah, supposedly the new law is that if you're a chronic pain patient, they've changed it so it's not as hard to get to get the pain medication, and that they can no longer titrate people down off of it to take them off of the pain medication. But I've known people who had that happen and they ended up killing themselves because they just couldn't live with the pain. And that's something that scares me, because I know how bad the pain gets for me sometimes. There are days when I can't even get out of bed because my body hurts so bad. Oh my God, that is scary. That is very, very scary. Yeah, fentanyl that ain't no joke. You don't play with that one. Oh, how scary, Maribeth. It wouldn't surprise me if it was like that here. You know, like I said, you can go to Portland, you know, and find just about anything you want. You just have to go to the right section. Not that I do, you know, but I have a friend who he is a chronic pain patient, and they titrated him down, or they reduced him down to hardly anything. Just people dying. Oh my god. Oh, how awful. And it comes from China? Oh. See, the government should look at stuff like that. But that's the bad thing, is the drugs. It seems like every year there's a new drug out there that's just, it's awful. Good night, Jeff Fun.
Oh yeah, I'm watching a bunch of drunk people do videos.
Well, we're pretending that we're at the bar right now talking.
Okay, well,
Well, see, my son and I were talking about it the other day, and you can get just about anything online from other countries. If you could, if you could figure out how to get it to have it sent to you, you can get just about anything, any drug you want, offline. Just like that, they just cut you off. And my phone just died. Sorry, guys, my phone died. No more ambiance. No more ambiance. Oh my gosh, your doctor didn't tell you anything? No letter, no nothing? I wish I could remember what it was. The, I can't think of what it's called. The bill? Anyway, the change in the law. I wish I knew what it was called. The doctor told you, or the pharmacist told you? See, I know that it changed last year, or maybe it was the year before that. I don't know. Time goes by really fast for me. Oh, wow. So did he offer you anything else that was a non-narcotic? Other than ibuprofen? Tylenol. Oh, yeah. Tylenol does wonders. Tylenol tears your stomach up. And it's really only good for a headache. Sometimes. Well, knowing that, I'm thankful that they haven't made that here in Oregon. Like I said, I don't know what I would do without the little bit that I take. Well, it's not a little bit. To some people, it's a little bit. To other people, it's not a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. What little kitty? What little kitty? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go plug in my phone. I have a feeling that I need to have it just in case my son gets a DUI. Because I ain't losing my car because he's an idiot. Oh. Crap. Well, that's not good. It won't let me turn it back on yet. Adopted me since '98. I have a disability record because of my that hurts. My arthritis got me worse. Oh yeah, I believe it. Like I like tore the meniscus in both of my knees, and I've had surgery on one, but I have arthritis really bad from it. It's from all the years of horseback riding that I did. But yeah, I think the arthritis hurts more than anything. No, I plugged it in. It's recharging and everything. It just won't let me turn it back on just yet. I have to wait about 10 minutes and then I can turn it back on. And then it'll keep charging. Plus, I'm sure I have time because it's only 11:30 here. Oh, well, it's only 11:30 and I'm sure that he won't be done for a couple of hours. I just didn't think about bringing my charger out here when I plugged it back in. I don't know. No, I think he's still here. Here, let's write his thing. No, I think he's still here. But that's okay. He'll be back. If he's gone, he'll be back. Or he'll text me or something. Not text me, Twitter me. Twitter me? I guess that's what you call, right? Tweet me? He'll tweet me. Tweet. I still have a hard time with Twitter. Yeah, probably. And that's okay. Technically, he's still here, so I'm still getting interaction. And he's good at that. I do that for his, because I watch him play the game for a while, but then I just walk away and I just let it play. I do that for a lot of lives, especially if they're talking about something that I don't have any input for. Yeah, thankfully I only have like 3, no wait. I have 5 different passwords that I cycle through. So as long as I don't try one more than once, I'm okay. Because a lot of times they'll only let you do it a certain number of times, and then you have to go through this whole thing to get a new password. But I have it so that I stay signed in at all times because of the factor that I forget my password. I used to want to write it down, for each thing that I had a password for and then the password, but I decided that wasn't very safe. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have a problem with that. I used to play games like that when I was stressed out or angry at somebody. But my Xbox got broken by my dog, so I don't get to play anymore. I like playing the zombie games. Hunting the zombies. I like that one. And I got really good at it. But I also like the fantasy ones, like Fable and stuff like that. When I first started playing it, I played a lot of horror games because that's what my ex-husband liked. But then he got mad because he couldn't do it very often, and I got really good at it. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely takes some time. And I hate playing with my kids because I don't live very long. I die a lot. And I hate the ones where they can, you play against somebody else and then they shoot you. I don't like that. I spend more time being respawning because I get shot. Well, that was a random peacock. Yeah, right? Well, my youngest son laughs at me. because I get so frustrated. But my older son, he gets upset. He's like, "Mom, why can't you just stay alive? I don't have time to come back and get you." But my younger son is pretty good because he'll come find me and then be like, follow me," and then he'll tell me where to sit. He's like, "Okay, sit right here in this spot right here." So I don't mind playing with my younger son, other than the factor that he likes playing against me, and then of course he shoots me 12 times to my one. Yeah, he's a sweetheart when he wants to be. He's not a bad kid. He's got an anger issue. He's got anger problems, but a lot of that I blame on his dad. Because his dad's just vicious. But he's got a job, and we know, or at least I think he has a job. I'm just really proud of him. Yeah, I've done that too. I've blown myself up a lot. And that makes them laugh. My son laughs at me at that because I blow myself up. I'm not very good at throwing grenades. I end up throwing it against the wall and then it comes back and blows me up. Ew. That's just nasty. I wonder how they find us. If they're not subscribed to us, how did the trolls find us? Just random lives or what? Oh no, not the hiccups. Not a great start to a conversation at all. No, yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense. At least it's not like it was the other night. That was pretty ridiculous. Because they just kept coming. I was kind of flattered. You can tell by the picture that it's a kid. Nasty children. Hi, Maria. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I know, me either. Very tired, huh? I'm doing good. It's been a long day, but I'm doing really good. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. I slept late, so I shouldn't be tired. All right, you too. You have a really good night and a good tomorrow. And I'll talk to you again sometime. Relax, relax. Hi, Teja. Hi, sweetie girl. Thank you. I need to get a more comfortable chair for this. This one I've got, I don't like leaning back. It doesn't feel right to lean back. My tissue. What happened, puppy? You were sleeping. You smell something? Hmm? You doing okay, puppy? I don't know. I have one that I sit on, but when I move, I don't sit still very well. So when I move, it like slides out from underneath me. But I think I'll try that. Next time I do a live, I'll try putting pillows behind me so I can sit up more comfortably. That's how I drive too. My seat is like straight up. My kids are like, "How do you drive like that? It's awful." Yeah, I have a couple of fat pillows. I'll just stick it behind me on the chair. At least one of them. That way I can lean back a little bit, but not be leaning back. Oh, I touched you. Now I got dog fur. Yeah, I mean, how do you drive all lean back? It's not comfortable at all. Especially on long drives. You can always tell, and my youngest son, you can always tell when he's driven my car because he like drops the steering wheel and leans the car back or the seat back. Well, my older son does that too. But I like it almost perfectly 90 degrees. I know. I think they look through the little hole in the steering wheel. Got that lean back. Silly boys. Oh, yeah, like little old ladies. Although my mom was really small. I used to make fun of her like that. She's like barely see over the steering wheel, over the dashboard. Yeah, peeking through the steering wheel. I'm gonna miss my mom. I miss talking to my mom. What happened? Did you get fleas, puppy? You got a flea? Oh, your eyes just itch. I don't know how they drive like that. It's just, it doesn't seem safe. Not at all safe. Maybe I will put my hair down. Ooh, I hear coyotes. That's a little scary. Okay, kitties, in the house. The coyotes are out. And they sound close. Yeah, it hasn't even been a year for me yet, and things happen, and yeah, there's coyotes like really close. One night I was outside at the smoking section where we are allowed to smoke, and two of them went just trotting down the road like it's no big deal. But I can hear them yipping, and they sound really close. Of course, there's a lot of woods around here. Ugh. Where I live, there's like a big wooded area down the road from me, about a mile. But I'm always afraid because in the summer, my one cat refuses to come inside except to eat. And I'm always afraid that they're going to get her. Although she does really good at blending in with because of her tortoiseshell coloring, she blends into the bushes and stuff. Right? Well, most of the time it's really cool. You see things like we have a pair of deer that walk around town, which is really cool. They come up and they'll like graze on the lawn and stuff, and they're not super afraid of people. They'll just stand there and look at you. But the coyotes, yeah, I don't like that. And we have skunks in the field right next to us. My dog has had the unfortunate experience of being close to a spraying skunk, which was not nice. Although he just got misted. He didn't get straight on sprayed, thankfully, but yeah, that's a little too close. Yeah, ew. I didn't even realize it until I took him inside and he laid down next to me, and I'm just like, oh, that's just that. That's just nasty. Yeah. Into the bathtub with you. Into the bathtub. Now he's all restless. It's really sad because my dog is arthritic just like me. I hate watching him walk because he looks like it's painful. That's the other thing I'm afraid of, is because occasionally the door won't latch completely, and so the dog can get out. Because he's so old, he's not going to be able to fight back. No, I just used regular shampoo and just washed him a couple of times with with shampoo with tea tree oil. He just got misted. It didn't last for more than a couple of days, but he got a couple of, I bathed him for a couple of days. Hi, mamas. Mommy wants you to stay in the house tonight. I want you to stay in the house tonight. The bad doggies are out. And they're very close today. And it's cool, so maybe you'll like it if you just stay in the house and cuddle with me. No, but actually, you know what works better is vinegar. That's the reason why the tomato juice works. It's because the vinegar in it. Where did my dog go? But using vinegar and soap helps. But you still have to wash them and wash them and wash them and wash them. Please don't go over there, puppy. It sounds like they're running up and down the street. Yeah, exactly. No, he didn't get it very bad, just enough that you could smell it on him. Yeah, the vinegar cuts the oil. That's why it's really good to put like a cup of white vinegar into your laundry because it'll cut through the body oils and stuff and help your clothes get cleaner. Yeah, he came back. He just went around the corner. But he's pretty good about it. He doesn't go very far from me. Usually he'll go out, like if I'm not with him, he'll go out long enough to do his business and then he comes back in. And then in the morning I have to go treasure hunting. Which is kind of irritating because people know that I go treasure hunting in the morning and so they don't pick up their dog poo. So I end up picking up my dog poo and everybody else's dog poo. That's a close little helicopter. I don't know. Maybe we'll be okay and they'll just get one of the peacocks down the road. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It always worries me. Like every time I hear that if my cat is outside and I hear cats fighting, I always think that it's her. And then there's a squirrel around here that is like semi-domesticated. So I worry about the squirrel too. My neighbor found it as a baby and she raised it till it was old enough to go out on its own. So it kind of hangs out in the apartments. And it's gone after a couple of people. So usually, like especially in the morning, when I come outside, I always look around really carefully. I've been lucky, and I haven't had any problems with it. But it likes to hang out on the porch up above me right now, which is making her mad because it's eating her plants and burying stuff in her flowers, in the dirt from their flowers. She's storing up nuts for the winter, I guess, in my neighbor's flower pots. But yeah, I don't like watching National Geographic because of that either. I mean, I know it's natural and it's just the way of life, but I don't want to watch it. Oh wow. Yeah, that's how this one is. Like she'll go to my neighbor's apartment, and hang out and eat and everything, but she still lives outside and she's fairly wild. She's pretty. She's a pretty little red squirrel, but like I said, I've been really lucky and I haven't gotten attacked. I was joking the other day about making sure I have like a little pouch of nuts with me at all times, just in case she does notice me and decides to come after me. I'll just throw her some nuts. What are you doing, baby? Lay down, puppy. Yeah, he was sniffing the air earlier. I bet you that's what he was smelling. Yeah. A little, huh? Little bipolar squirrels. I used to have a pair when I lived in the house that we were buying, pair of little red squirrels, and I would like put stuff up in the tree for them, nuts and fruits and stuff up in the tree for them, and they'd get in the tree and eat the food, but they were always like chattering at my cats. They tease my cats something fierce, and then it was like one year, it was like I called them Fred and Ethel. They come along and they had this little bitty baby red squirrel running behind them. They had a little baby. It was really cute. I don't hear them anymore, so maybe they went somewhere else. Yeah. I know, you look them in the eye and then it's like, there's something crazy in there. Crazy little squirrels. I wonder where he went. Oh. Yeah, squirrels are really cute till you can really look them in the eye and then they're not so cute. They're crazy little rodents. You have to remember that. They're rodents. They're just cute rodents. Fluff, be nice to the kitty. Stop harassing the cat. You tell her. You tell him, London. I need to get my glasses adjusted. They keep falling down my nose. I wish you would stop going over there. Hi, Deja. What are you doing? What are you doing? You come out to say hi? Hi, I'm coming to say hi. You guys be nice to each other. You're sisters. You're supposed to love each other. Ooh, turn my head this way. My hair looks kind of scary. Okay, Maribeth. I think I'm going to go lay down and curl up in a blanket because I'm getting cold. But it was great talking to you. I might go live sometime this weekend, not this week, but this weekend, depending upon what's going on. But you have a really good night, okay, sweetheart? And I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, I will. I will definitely check that out when my phone comes back on. It might be a really good thing, and I just won't, my son won't know what it is. I have all kinds of different apps on my phone, so he won't know what it is. Good night. Sleep well. Stop it.